It's Friday, and I want to talk about the Feast of Christ the King. Why, you ask? So we're at the end of our liturgical year. So what you're going to see this weekend is that we celebrate the culmination of everything that we prayed about and for as Catholics this last year. And it ends with a celebration that we call the Feast of Christ the King. Not only just the King of the universe. Think about that, because I don't think we do, right? So we remember and celebrate and keep forefront in our mind that the God that we pray to, the God that we worship, the God that we love, that we hope to have a relationship with, that we hope to live in heaven with someday, is the King of the universe. His Son, Jesus Christ, has been appointed as head of that church. And we don't get it. It's bigger than we can imagine, but we believe it's true. So, one of the questions that we ask ourselves, should ask every day, but should ask this Sunday, is Jesus Christ my King? We have an opportunity every day of our life to look to God as the King of everything that's important to you and me. This Sunday is a feast that was promulgated a very long time ago. I believe it was Pius XI, who did it in a very secular time to try to bring the reality of what we believe about Jesus to the entire world, to the consciousness of the people of the time. Think of the times that we live in. If it didn't work very well back then, imagine the times that we live in currently. So one of the best things that you and I can do is to know who Jesus is and to celebrate it and to share it. Christ came so that you and I can have life. Life here, but more importantly, life in heaven. We have a choice. You know what the four last things are? It's death, judgment, heaven, and hell. Those are the four last things. You notice there's nothing much with that except those four stark and important things. So we're all going to die. We're all going to meet our Maker face to face. And we're going to be given a choice between heaven and hell. And our choices will have partially made it for us, right? Do we have a taste for heavenly things, or do we have a taste for other things? So on this Feast of Christ the King, let's do two things. Remember where we hope to go. Pray for the taste that will lead us to heaven, the desire that will lead us to heaven, and celebrate and remember who our King is. And if we haven't said to him in a while that he is our King, let's take time to do it, not only this Sunday, but to remember that every day of our life, Jesus Christ is our King. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So happy Feast of Christ the King, and may we be filled with a love for Jesus Christ. God bless your families. See you at Mass.